Welcome to the series where I test out the OSRS Wiki money-making guides. I started this series almost a year ago, and since then we've tried out multiple methods even if they're a little silly, such as picking bananas or even flax. If you enjoy these types of videos, then feel free to check out the playlist that I've made for them, and feel free to leave a suggestion down in the comments for a method that you'd like to see tested. With that being said, let's get into the video. So for today's moneymaker, we'll be taking a look at a very nostalgic one, and that is cutting magic logs. As a kid, this was my endgame goal that I wanted to accomplish one day. I went up to yew trees and I stayed there for a very long time, and I don't think I ever got to cut magic trees as a young lad, but yeah, now we get to do it. Unfortunately, it's not as much money as I thought it would be back then, but still, it'll be nice to see how much we can get. So the wiki estimates we can get about 130 per hour, and that gives us a profit of about 121k, so it's decent, I suppose, as well as 32,500 XP in woodcutting. Now for this, you'll need the dragon axe or crystal axe. I'll be using the dragon axe because the crystal axe is currently very expensive. It's like 6 mil for the seed, and yeah, I know I have the crystal pickaxe, but back then when I upgraded it, I think the seed was only like 300k. So yeah, I don't really feel like doing that since I'm already maxed, and I already have the woodcutting pet, so there's really no use with the crystal axe. But definitely it'll help out. Also, the lumberjack outfit will help out since it'll give you extra XP. And then of course we do need 75% whose city is favored to use the woodcutting guild, which is the best spot to do it. Now the woodcutting guild gives you that bonus of, what is it, +7, an invisible +7 boost, and it also stacks with the special attack of the dragon or crystal axe, so definitely the best place to do it. Now as for the gear setup, we pretty much already went over it a little while ago, and it's just the lumberjack outfit with the dragon axe. Again, the outfit will give us extra XP, and the dragon axe is the best that we have. It's an infernal because I did use a smoldering stone on it a long time ago, but it's uncharged, so it just acts as a regular dragon axe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we can go ahead and teleport to our POH, or you can use a skills necklace to teleport to the woodcutting guild. So I'll just be using the ornate rejuvenation, or the ornate jewelry box, and we'll be heading over to the woodcutting guild. Once we're here, you can enter it from this little gate and then start making your way west. And as you can see right here, there are plenty of trees. There are 8 to be exact, 8 magic trees to choose from. And then of course, whenever you need to bank, you can use the bank deposit box or the chest right here. And you know what? I did forget to bring my pet out. He's currently chilling in my POH, but that's fine. I'll just leave him there. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a second pet. Well, not a second pet, but a message that says we would have been followed. And with that being said, we can now start the 1 hour of chopping the magic logs. Now, like I said earlier, this was a huge goal of mine as a kid. I really wanted to chop magic trees because my go-to moneymaker back then was to chop yew trees in free-to-play. And once I got that, and I saw that there were magic trees in the skill log that you open up, yeah, I couldn't wait to cut those. But unfortunately, I never had membership as a kid, so I never got to experience that, but at least we get to experience that now, even if they're not as profitable as I thought they would be. I still remember being shown this game for the first time. I think I was like in 3rd grade or something, and yeah, the first thing I did was I went to go cut trees and get my woodcutting level up. I think one of my friends said that was a good way to make money back then. Also, another go-to moneymaker was going to Barbarian Village and killing the barbarians there for a chance at a law rune drop, because I think I used to sell those to people for like 1000 GP each. I think once I saved up enough money, I went to the Varrock sword shop, and I'm pretty sure I bought the best weapon there, which was probably like an adamant dagger. So yeah, I was running around stabbing people with a dagger, and yeah, it was a lot more fun back then doing stuff like that. But yeah, back to the woodcutting. So I used to cut yew trees back in Varrock, and I would do that so that I could afford a full rune set with a rune sim. And yeah, that was my go-to moneymaker. But I remember logging in one time after a long hiatus from the game, and I think I logged into like a PvP world at the time because I went to go kill some of the hill giants under Varrock, or under Edgeville, I guess. And I got hit by 2 wizards, which wasn't very good. I was no match for their long-range attacks. I tried to run away, but they just kept hitting me, and yeah, I was pretty crushed when that happened, but I guess it was just back to the yew trees. But yeah, enough sad memories. Back to the moneymaker. It's very simple. All we're doing is just cutting magic trees. This is very AFK. Out of all the moneymakers that I've done, this is one of the most AFK things you can do, because it does take quite a while to chop down the magic trees. Some inventories go a lot faster than other inventories. I think my first one was pretty quick, and then my second one was a lot slower, so yeah, plenty of time to AFK here. Now, of course, I did mention before that you can use a crystal axe here. Of course, you'll get more logs per hour. I chose not to do that because of the prices of the crystal tool seed right now. And honestly, I even thought about selling my crystal tool seed that is attached to my dragon pickaxe, since I'm pretty low on charges on that anyways, and I really don't have a use for it. But with the price being the way it is right now, it would take you about 48 hours of cutting magic trees to get the crystal tool seed, so yeah, I don't know if it's really worth the upgrade right now. Now, of course, hopefully you're not relying on this as your main moneymaker. Of course, if you're doing some PVM and you're making like 3 mil an hour or something, then yeah, go ahead and buy the crystal axe. But if for some reason you're only training woodcutting and that's how you make your money, I don't know, maybe you have a skiller account, then yeah, I don't know if it's really worth the upgrade. But if you're going to be here for a long period of time, then might as well. Just remember that you also have to pay for the crystal shards. I think whenever you convert the dragon axe to the crystal axe, it does start off with 10,000 charges, and you can also get the elven signet to conserve some of those charges, or I guess get more use out of your axe before it degrades. Now, before I made this video, I could have sworn that I had already done this for an hour, but yeah, I looked at all my videos and apparently I've never made this video before, and I think part of the reason was because for a long time cutting oak logs, or even I think cutting yew logs, was more profitable than cutting magic logs, just because of prices and because you can cut those other trees a lot faster. I think cutting oak logs right now is like 79k an hour, and of course the requirements are a lot less. You only need 15 wood cutting to cut those trees. To be super profitable here, or I guess to make more money than the oak method, you kind of need 99 wood cutting, otherwise it just takes way too long to gather these types of logs. And also don't forget that if you are doing this on a member's world, you do get bird nest drops, and sometimes those will have seeds or rings, and yeah, those can sell for a pretty penny as well. But with that being said, we have approached the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed my little nostalgia trip while we cut some trees. I don't know, I always enjoy talking about how I used to play the game back then. It always brings back good memories. But yeah, let's go ahead and see how many logs we were able to chop during this 1 hour. So after 1 hour of chopping magic trees, we managed to get 113 for a total value of 105k, so not bad. We also managed to get 2 bird's nests that we can add, along with some seeds, a willow seed, and a curry tree seed, and those are valued at 74.21. So altogether, about 113k. So it looks like they're worth more than the market price. That'll be good for us. Hopefully they instantly sell, and yes, they do. Let's go ahead and put these in there as well as the willow seed and the curry tree seed, which isn't worth very much. And there we go. So after 1 hour, we got a total of 113,874 coins. And not only did we manage to make a bit of money, but we also got some XP in the process, about 29k. And this is actually one of those few times where we got less than what the wiki estimated, but I think that's because we weren't using the crystal axe. So if you bring that, you can definitely expect to get more logs per hour. I just want to say thanks for checking out the video, and thank you to all the people who have decided to become channel members, with a special thanks to Captain Fat Daddy. Becoming a channel member is one of the best ways to show some extra support, and you also get some perks along with it too. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and maybe even a subscription. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next episode.